Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? This is the Jack Talk Podcast. You are rocking with Jacko Fitness. We are going to share this stream. We're going to get it popping tonight, man. Let me get this out to a couple of people. And we are going to go live. Let me share this with my brother. Messiah, come here. Him calling the CEO. Give me some tissue. Oh. Share this with my brother. I'll get him on here real quick. And then we're gonna blast off tonight. Thank you. You can't see yourself. Okay, we are back live. I just shared this with a couple of people. We're gonna try to get some brothers and sisters on the podcast with us tonight. We're gonna go in, man. We are gonna go in tonight for a little bit. For a little bit. You know the vibes. We're gonna go in tonight. Oh, we have a couple of people in here with us tonight. Hit the like button, man. If you jump on this, hit the like button. We are moving and grooving. I sent the link out. We're gonna get it popping real quick. We're gonna get it popping real quick. We're gonna get this popping real quick, man. Sent it to a couple of people. See who's really gonna jump on tonight. This is Jack Talk Podcast, episode 81. I believe this is episode 81, man. Nah, man, this is the 81 episode. Okay. Hold on, let me it's having trouble pulling you up. Is your is your internet on? Let me send it to you on the what's name because you're not coming up. Send it to you on the YouTube, on the Instagram. It's having trouble pulling people up. You see how my shit be hating, man? They be hating hard. I'm trying to get my sister on here. I'm putting people on, man, real quick. So, yo, you know how you expose. Niggas been telling me to go live on the IG. They want me to start doing that. That's not my lane though. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I might start tapping into that in a second. Maybe I might start tapping into that. Okay, we got a couple people in here. Hit the like button, man. If you're watching, Karen is sharing, hit the like button, man. Just don't jump in here and not, you know what I'm saying? Don't be one of these people just watching Don't be on your Mason Better while you over there looking at me. While my girl standing here, you know. Don't be on that, man. I need to go get the chapstick, man. My lips is kind of chapped, they're cracking. But we on tonight, man. You rocking with a real one tonight. Let's get this up there. I sent it to a couple of people. It's episode 81. We are the biggest boxing blog. The biggest boxing bloggers in the game, JAK Fitness. You know the vibes. We're coming on an hour late tonight. But we are on, nonetheless. We are on, man. We are on tonight. I just sent the link to a couple of people. We are on and popping, man. I'm gonna share this first. We ever get to dropping some sauce. See, I love using certain things. That's what I do, man. I use my CMOS page and different stuff, man.
Those your crackers.
Huh?
The crackers. They're crackers.
Crackers?
Yeah.
What about the crackers?
Are those yours?
No.
These
Until they asked me about some crackers. I don't know the crackers.
I love those. Are these yours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, no. Look
Can
here.
you have one?
You can have one and y'all put it back.
And a second, Can I have one?
No, you can share one and put it back now.
Okay.
Thank you. That's the girls. Are you okay?
Yes.
That's the girls. Forgive me. My daughters came in here, interrupted me as usual. You know the vibes. That's what they do, man. They interrupt me, man. You know the vibe. We're gonna talk about some things, man. I was talking with one of my coaching buddies.
Please.
Yes, I was talking with one of my coaching buddies. He was on the verge to being one of the best coaches in the game.
Hi.
They can't see you, they can hear you.
I just want to say hi.
Okay. What is your name?
Narina Jones.
Coach Narina Jones.
Coach Narina Jones, guys.
That's right. That's Coach Narina on the tapping. Hey, can I take a couple of this? I took a couple of her crackers. All right. See you later. Thank you. Appreciate you. Now, back to what I was talking about, man. One of my guys hit me up. I told him he's one of the hottest coaches in the game. He's one of the hottest coaches in the game. I am talking about Coach K. Coach K was one of the hottest coaches in the game out of Houston, Texas, by way of Virginia. One of the hottest coaches in the game, man. See, a lot of y'all talk about coaches with clout, but y'all not really doing the homework, man. Now, I'm gonna give y'all the homework tonight. Y'all want to say that certain coaches are the best coaches because they have one or two fighters that's doing something. You can't measure a coach off of the fighters that's doing something because sometimes fighters be doing something on their own. Sometimes these fighters be nice on their own, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at the coaches that's really moving and grooving. Show me the guys that nobody knows about that he's building up. Understand what I'm saying? Are y'all catching this sauce tonight? Let me get this link out here on the YouTube for those that want to tap in. And this is the JAK Talk Podcast, episode 81. We're gonna take our time with it, man. You know, we are moving and grooving tonight. Get the link up there. Yeah, you might have to go on the YouTube because it's not pulling you up. And click on the link on the YouTube. But this is episode 81 tonight, man. Salute to the brothers that grind hard, throwing their signs hard. We are rocking and rolling. We have a comment already. Let's see what's going on. See that the link is up there, man. Popped on the link. I didn't even watch my shows last night, man, because I was so wrapped into what we doing right here, man. That is so refreshing. Just drunk a little bit of water. Very refreshing. But I'm gonna stay on for a little while tonight, man. I got 11 minutes in already. Waiting for a couple of people to tap in, then I'm gonna go in. Did y'all enjoy the earlier one that I did this morning? That I dropped, informing y'all about the shade that these fighters be throwing on each other, and the shade that these so-called media bloggers be throwing, and how they use the fighters to do that. Did y'all catch that? Hopefully y'all caught that, man. Maybe y'all did, maybe y'all didn't. If it don't matter, I put it out there already. So now when they try to steal it, they know vibes. They know who's who and whoville now. But like I said on that one, man, hopefully these people start waking up and seeing who's really around them and then start addressing certain topics. Or maybe they can't. Well, let's just put it out there like that. Maybe they can't. Maybe they're not allowed to. Maybe they're supposed to talk about certain people who they talk about. And maybe they can't talk about when they get fronted on. Let's just say it, man. This is the JAK Talk Podcast. I am Jacko Fitness. This is episode 81. We are moving and grooving tonight, man. You know the vibes. Shout out to my team. Jahad Tucker, Jamali Tucker, music. My brother Jack Jis. Uncle Platt. Everybody that supports the brand. Shout out to the homie, the sister Liz. To the website. My brother Keemon. Murder. Fort Worth, Texas. You know the vibes. It's everybody, man. It's the guys, man. We rocking and rolling, man. Somebody jump on here and talk back. It's the JAK. That's what we doing tonight, man. This is episode 81. Like I said, man, I got some people coming in. You gotta check your internet, man. Cause I see you in the background. I see you, but it's not letting me put you on. We're about to bring some people in here, man. About to bring some people in. Hey, hit the link, man. Definitely hit the link, man. I got the mic on. My mic sounds nice. We're gonna get to some topics, man. We're gonna talk about Canelo. We're just gonna talk about some stuff, man. We're gonna address some stuff, man. But then I gotta get off, man, because I gotta watch my shows, man. I ain't catch up on my shows, man. I didn't catch up on my shows, man. I have a couple people in the building, man. Like I'm grooving. I am grooving. A lot of people in here with me tonight, man. And I got the number of likes as many people as in here. That's what's up, man. We always appreciate that, man. You letting me know that I'm doing something. You are letting me know, man. Sharing is caring. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the icon. Hit the bell. So you know when we moving and grooving and we on live, man. But tonight we're gonna discuss a couple of things. We're gonna discuss how to get it popping on IG and YouTube, whether being a gimmick character is beneficial or just being like this right here, where it says the original pure substance is the source. Me, on the other hand, I feel like being the original pure substance is the source, man. I'm trying to get my brother on here, but see, it's not pulling his link up, man. Yeah, see, it's not pulling your link up. I got you on, but your link's not coming up. There goes my guy, World Combat Sports in the building.
What's
Scotty
good?
White. Scotty White, World Combat Sports, one of the biggest media outlets, platforms in the building, man. Fresh off for covering them fights down there in the A. Carlos Jackson, shout out to Carlos Jackson, Victorious. Shout out to my Mr. Lawson, Victorious, World Combat. Great coverage, man. Salute to you, man.
Appreciate you, man. Salute to Jackal Fitness AWD, the
Live.
underground kings of boxing media, man. You know what it is. Keep cooking them. Keep
Yeah,
growing. We watching you.
yeah, appreciate you, man. I want to interview you tonight, man. You was at the fights, man. Just talk about that fight card you covered, man. That's what we want to hear about, man. We love the fight. We love the work you do, man. Talk about that, man. Saturday night, because we watched the fights. We seen Canelo, we seen Darrell, but you was actually at the fights with the fighters. Just overall, talk about your experience of covering those fights. And like I said, man, shout out to Mr. Jackson. Great victory. Keep continuing to march, young brother. Shout out to Mr. Lawson out there out of Alabama. Great victory. Shout out to Mustafa Boxing. You marching. Let's talk about the fights, World Combat. How was that covering those fights, man? You are in the field.
Appreciate that, Jack. It was ATL Buckhead Fight Club, man. They had a stacked fight card out there. And, some of the individuals I've seen on other fight cards, you know, they had a fighter on there that the first time I actually covered him was maybe last year when he was knocked out. But this
Oh,
this this fight right here, he
yeah.
knocked his opponent out. You know
I
what I'm
know what you
saying?
talk. I know what you're talking about. I was gonna post that video on my IG. You're talking about the 1-3 fighter that knocked out the 5-1 fighter. We're gonna talk about that.
Hey, tell them they know the vibes, dog. Hey, what do he know? What do he know, dog?
Yeah. You know, see, that's how. Sometimes with this boxing thing, it's not about who you fighting. It's who are you. You know, he might have been 1-3 because he was getting thrown in there and he wasn't picking his fights.
Mm.
But now he got his source right. And you see what he did. He had a spectacular knockout. Salute to that guy. Salute to him, man. I know who you talking about, man. He was 1-3 and
That's,
he beat a 5-1 fighter. So hopefully
that's
somebody.
what you don't see unless you follow them and know how it works on that ground level, man. Because these
Yeah,
cats, they might have a losing record, but some of these dudes are crafty, man. They've been through some sparring wars, and they grown from them. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
and
And
they
when they
nice.
get with the right people, they're moving right, moving
Yeah,
correctly. They start to grow.
and they nice. That's correct, man. That's a big fact. That they are, because like even though people judge fighters off their records, here it is, a 1-3 fighter. He scored a. I gotta say it, man. He had a knockout like Oscar Valdez, man. He put a dude flat on his face. A 5-1 fighter on his face, man. He
Yeah,
put that.
I usually don't put the fighters that when they get knocked, I usually don't put them up like that. You know
Me
what I'm
neither.
saying?
Me neither. Me neither. That's why I didn't
I don't,
post
I
it.
don't put them. I don't put them on the screen like that, even though I might have them on my hard drive. I just save them. I just save them from being mean and all that shit,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, me neither. That's why I didn't post it. But I know what you're talking about, though. That's why I can speak on it. You talking about that 5-1? He was 5-1, and he got clipped from a 1-3 fighter.
I know he felt bad, dog, because even though they didn't have that much difference in experience, it's just the fact that his record was a winning record.
Yeah, yeah, he was trying to march. He was on the come up. He was on the come up,
Yeah, I just like that on that level, man.
but it happens, man. But see, sometimes that's a blessing in disguise. So now he can take that loss, go back into the trap, the dungeon, and craft his sword up and get better
True.
and get better. Get better. But like I said, man, I love the underdogs, man. Salute to that 1-3 fighter that did that. Because now, right now, I know wherever he's at right now, he might be eating a steak tonight. Wherever he's at right now, you can't tell him nothing. You know? That brother was 1-3.
Well,
And
he ate that steak Saturday night.
that brother was 1-3 and scored one of the biggest knockouts, man. You
After he
know,
left that fight, they went straight to the steakhouse. Said,
I,
"Cool, what you want?"
I know they did, man. Salute to him, man. Salute. I seen that. I said, damn, this is pop.
Trayvon Lawson had a good fight too, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did.
Outside of TV, that's the first time I seen him fight in person. He a dog, so he went
Yeah,
in there, pressed
yeah,
the pace.
yeah. They're gonna pick him up too in a second. They're
Yeah, he
gonna,
said he got some big news coming, but he couldn't let
yeah,
it out.
yeah. I know that's right. They're gonna pick him up too.
Yep.
He's doing the do, man. Salute to him, man. That's what it's about. And salute to our boy Vito, man. Vito Ford, 18-year-old out of Newark. I mean, well, not Newark,
Mhm.
New Jersey.
Right,
World,
Magic.
World Combat got a shout out from him for me, man. World Combat covered him at the fights, and salute to Vito, man. Vito looked good again, man. 147-pounder. Definitely keep your eye out for him on the PBC side. He looked very good, man. Very, very good Saturday night. Another
And
stoppage.
he's in the circle. He's in the Javante Tank Davis circle, but a lot of people don't know that because you never see him around. But he grew up around them. Like he came up in the boxing game around them dudes, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That. He's a hitter. He's a young hitter, 18 years old, man. He got a lot of jihad in him too, because I like to speak on the young guys like that was fighting when they were still in school. They were still going to school. They didn't even graduate yet. They were still in school and they was out there on the pro scene. Young Vito was one of those also, man. So definitely keep your eye out for young Vito. He's a hitter, 147, marching. Now we're gonna get to the main event, man. Anthony Durrell, you caught the draw. You fought Mr. Davis. It was a gritty fight. I think Anthony Durrell, he just doesn't do enough, and finally it caught up to him. Now you got to put your foot on the gas sometimes, and mash your opponent out. He didn't mash him out, so he caught a draw in a WBC eliminator fight. Man, that was a big fight for him. But unfortunately, he didn't get it done. Sometimes it be like that, man. Anthony Durrell is a seasoned vet warrior out of
Yeah,
Michigan. Midwest, great fighter. But
yeah, he's a warrior. Sometimes fighters have fights like that. I don't know, but
yeah,
when you're on that level, people expect you not to ever have a fight like that.
yeah, no, that's the boxing game, man. That's the boxing game. I just, me, man. You know how I am. I just expected more from him because I'm like, bro, it's a WBC eliminator, man. You putting yourself in position to get a Canelo fight.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
thought he actually did pretty decent when he stepped in there against Benavidez
yeah,
before the
yeah,
stoppage with the cut.
yeah, yeah. That was a good fight. I watched that last night. I DVR'd it because I was on Canelo. Yeah, yeah. What did you think of our boy though? He came out and made a splash, man. I like what he did with moving the high guard down. Keyshawn Davis, man.
Yeah,
What you,
Keyshawn. Ooh, wee. Yeah.
what did you think of Keyshawn, man?
Hey,
That was his
man.
that was his pro debut, but he was out there doing some vet moves, man.
Yeah, his pro debut, but he looked good. I'm not gonna shame the because it's his debut. He lacked experience, but I like what I seen opening up the present. You know what I'm saying? Shit came on deck, let him know that you're serious about this, and he was crafty. I
Yeah,
like his rhythm and everything, man.
yeah, he looked good, man. I like him too, man. He for a professional pro debut, he looked like a vet, man. He did a vet move when he knocked my man's guard down and came around with that right hand. I said, okay, you got a little something, brother. That's a pro move right there. That's a crafty pro move. So I had to salute him for that. Shout out to Coach K. Coach K got some hitters, man. Coach K, you doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing out of Houston right now, by way of Virginia. You know,
Yep.
keep doing your thing, Coach K, man. You looking good, man. You moving and grooving, man. You know, Coach K, man. But Keyshawn looked good, man. And I love seeing fighters that I interview getting out there on the big stage, displaying their talents, man.
Yeah, one of my interviews with Keyshawn was off record when we was talking in a group of people. You know, that's the one. The same time we was over there in Newark.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I was just talking to him and stuff like that, talking about boxing. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Shout out to his mother, a lovely woman. You
yeah,
know, very, very, very lovely lady, man. I want to pay homage to her because, like, people don't get to hear this, but that's what we got to do it. She's the one that actually got me my interview. I talked to her, and she said, "That's my son," and then I was able to interview him. So shout out to his moms, man. Beautiful woman, man. Peace to the queen, man. And yo, you know what? You know what else is funny too, and unique. I believe his birthday was Sunday, the day after the fight. So he brought his birthday in real good, man. He earned his first victory as a professional prize fighter with a knockout and got to celebrate his birthday.
mm-hmm.
And definitely be on the lookout for the Davis family. I believe his brother is a 2-0 fighter. He fights under the PBC banner. You know, so definitely stay watching them. They marching, man. They are marching. I'm glad that I have a World Combat on, man. I want you to speak on this World Combat because you know World Combat is highly touted in the game, man. Do you see what Canelo Alvarez is actually doing? A lot of people are mad because it was a sparring session, but he knocked dude out, got dude out of it. But his next date is already announced.
I look at it like this, man. Then he get paid like 20 million for that Mandy.
Yeah, like 10, oh, yeah, 10 plus, yeah. Fact.
Mm, that's a lot of money to be fighting somebody like Abner Yildirim. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it must be nice, man. It
Must
must
be
be.
nice, man.
It
And you know, the only advice I can give to the people who on the outside looking in, right, is
yeah,
that yeah, you can be mad at what he's doing, but maybe you should find out how he's doing.
how he's doing exactly. Don't hate
I
the
mean,
player. Don't hate the player, man.
don't
All
hate the
he's
player,
doing is
man.
player.
For real, don't hate the player because that man is gonna be rich.
All
He's gonna be so rich by the time he chooses to leave the sport that
right,
he's gonna disappear and people not even gonna know it. You know, it's gonna be a big ass send off, and he's gonna go on about his business.
that's a fact. That's a
You ain't
fact.
gonna see him return to the sport.
That's a fact. Don't hate the player, man. He's playing the game, man. You can't be
Yeah,
mad at
playing
the
the
players
game.
that's playing the game, man. Everybody embraced Floyd when Floyd did it. So now,
Mm-hmm.
so now embrace this brother.
Yeah.
And all he's doing for you young fighters, that's what we talk about, man. Salute to Jihad Tucker on my team, and salute to Michael Williams Sr., Michael Williams Jr. You young players, take notes on how he's playing the game. He's giving y'all the blueprint, man. Never hate the player. Always learn from the player. And then perfect it and add your sauce to it. That's all Canelo was doing, man. Canelo was marching, man. Salute to Canelo Alvarez. Can't wait to see him fight Billy Joe Saunders May 8th. Just fought, and his next day is already announced, and he's out the gate, man. So salute.
Just like Gennady Golovkin, you know, once he finished using Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. as a punching bag for 12 rounds, you
Yeah,
know, they announced the Gennady Golovkin fight immediately after.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Canelo's killing the game, man. I just love how he moves, man. Me
Yeah,
personally,
people keep on trying to bring up like clenbuterol. I understand, you just can't negate everything he's doing though, because if it was just about clenbuterol, he served his suspension, right?
that's
He's
it.
still out here winning.
That's
Not
it.
only is he winning, but he's doing it convincingly, and people are more so mad at him because he's able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He's able to do this shit.
I'm glad you brought that up because I want to say this. You had a guy like Big Baby, Jarrell Miller. He tested positive and dirty how many times?
I mean, multiple.
And kept getting chances. Canelo got caught one time. He's still fighting. He hasn't got caught again doing it. Okay, granted. Everybody makes mistakes. He learned from his mistakes. He's moving and grooving, man. People still holding on to that. Let it go. He, like you said, he served his suspension. He's still fighting now, man.
For real, they need to let it go because the more they watch, somebody else is gonna be coming up, and doing this exact same thing. You have to understand that boxing has always had violators. When you have a group of individuals from all walks of life, I mean, come on, man. Look who you're dealing with. You're dealing with people who has paper, who's been confined, who has a criminal record. Some don't.
Yeah,
Some with or without amateur pedigree.
yeah.
Boxing is never going to be a perfect sport.
No,
But come on, man. Learn the game. Learn the
that's it.
game and play it effectively so you don't have to be that boxer that me and Jack looking at
Yeah,
coming back after it's all over, said and done. You out of shape, you getting beat up, and we like, damn.
yeah. That's a fact. You don't want to be. I'm gonna put a name out there. I love this brother. You don't want to be James Kirkland, man. James
Yeah,
Kirkland.
man.
James Kirkland just came out there, man. And James Kirkland was one of my favorite fighters because he was a warrior.
Especially the Angulo fight. Oh my God. I said, kudos to you, bro.
Oh,
Clap it up, man. That was
oh,
a
yeah.
tough fight right there.
Oh, that's how I remember him. That's how
Yeah.
I remember him with Aaron Wolf being the dog. I don't
Yeah.
this James Kirkland that's out there now getting beat up for a check and just getting polished up. I don't know that guy, but I know the warrior James Kirkland. But I hate to see fighters come out there like that. I like to see them walk away like my man. Shout out to Timothy Bradley, Desert Storm. I like to see them like Andre Ward, man, walking away on their own with all their barons, able to talk
Yeah. I'm,
and
I'm,
do
I'm
what they.
glad Timothy Bradley didn't have too many other tough fights like he did against Kavatnikov, man, because that was a beast of a fight right there.
Yeah,
He had some tough one with Pacquiao. So I'm
yeah,
glad he's still out. He sounds good. His speech ain't slurred.
yeah,
Andre Ward, I think he got out the sport the freshest though.
yeah. He did, and he still looks good, man. I seen the video. Shout out to SOG Soldier God Andre Ward. I see
Yeah,
that video, man. You looking good, bro. You made
yeah.
me run up in the gym and had to throw my ones and twos. I said,
It made you pull up the footage of you in TMT gyms,
yeah,
freaking shadow box.
yeah. I see how Andre Ward was like. I said, all right, Andre. I just seen you a couple weeks ago. You still got it, brother. Let me get my shit sharp, man.
Yeah, for
You know,
real.
let me get my shit sharp. Andre looked like he was 8 weeks in, getting ready for a fight camp, man. Salute to
Yep.
Andre Ward, looking good, man. Looking real good, man. We got some good fights lined up. There's rumors that the Spence you guys fight is a go, man. They're gonna announce it real soon. I heard.
I
I
really,
heard.
I really don't. I really don't. I mean, I know us being boxing media. That fight right there is almost like a step above Canelo Avenue, even just a tad bit, because
Yeah,
I don't see Yordenis Ugas defeating Errol Spence. I see it as a fight where Errol Spence is gonna
dog
do what
walk.
Errol Spence do. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, respect to Yordenis Ugas. I respect him. He's a good dude, but I don't see him just a little bit higher than Abney Yildirim. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he received two belts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Besputin tested positive for freaking peds, and then the shit that damn Manny Pacquiao's in recess and he got a belt. So I'm like, come on, man. You know, I got to keep that same energy that I gave Devin Haney on your Dina Zugas.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm glad you said it. So now I can drop a little sauce on it too. EJ, you might get upset with me at this, but you all collect another piece of the belt. But that's not the fight that people want to see.
Nope.
I am going to reference back to your boy Charlo threw shade on you.
Yep.
The fight that people want to see is you and Crawford, which he said is not going to happen. So just be mindful of what's really going on, man. You're going to get a belt again fighting you guys, but people don't want to see that fight. People know he's not on your level. They really want to see you chase greatness now, brother. And you know who greatness is? It's fighting Terrence Crawford. But like we say over here, hey, what do I know?
What do you know, man? Because when it comes down to it, you still got to see that WBO. There's nowhere around it.
Yeah.
You have the only way you're undisputed. You're in the division where it doesn't have a franchise belt.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going straight. We're going straight from left to right. So you still got to go see that WBO title list, and you already know what that is.
That's it, man. You gotta see Omaha, Mr. Bud Crawford, man, and that's the fight everybody wants to see, man. I don't know why Charlo threw you under the bus saying that fight ain't gonna happen, because that's your homie, man. You need to check your homie, man. I don't know why he said that, man. I don't know why he said that, but you know, check the homie out, man. He said that fight is never gonna happen.
Why you think Charlo did that to him?
Say that again.
Why you think Charlo did that to him?
Ah, man, I'm glad you asked me that because now I can give my opinion. I think of jealousy. I'm gonna keep it real, man.
Okay.
Yo, jealousy. They both from the Lone Star State. You know who was the man in Texas? Let's be honest. Who was the man? Earl Spencer's the man in Texas.
Yep.
You know, but who been in the game longer? The Charlos.
Yep.
But who has more pay-per-views? Who's the bigger buzz? Earl Spence. Jealousy, man. Jealousy. They just coming off their first pay-per-view. Earl Spence is what? Going into his third or fourth now?
They coming off they first PPV and they had to be on the same card.
Yeah, exactly. And Earl Spence is a household name now, man. Jealousy, man. Jealousy. You know, them dudes is jealous of him. Here's a guy that came in the game after them. They was already established, right? Earl Spence came in. Earl Spence, like, shout out to cousin EJ. That's my family. We bump heads on occasions, but we still family. Love is love. He came in the game doing 80 miles per hour and rolled right past them. He came in the game after them. They was established already. Now here it is, Earl Spence coming in after y'all, and he's a bigger attraction, a PPB fighter. Jealousy. I'm gonna say it. It's jealousy, man. And when I seen that, I wasn't even gonna do a video on it, but then I talked to a couple of my people, and I was like, you know what, I gotta do a video on that, man, because I didn't like Charlo's energy. Like when Ellie asked him that question, I just didn't like his energy. How he said that.
So he said the fight isn't happening.
Yeah,
you know, but he put the word capping in there, didn't he?
Cap, man. That's why I did the video.
That was the shade. That was the shade right there.
Right up. I was gonna let it pass, but when he said that cap and shit, I said, "Oh man, come on, man." He's saying you capping, bro. He's saying you capping. EJ, you supposed to be his man. Why's he saying you capping? What's up with that, man? Like, say the fight ain't gonna happen. That's cool. I can respect that. But when you saying that this man is capping, that's not the move, man. He said that Earl Spence was capping. That's not it.
I wonder how solid it is, you know, in the camp. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how solid.
I don't think it's that solid, man. But I'm not gonna speak on that. I don't think it's solid, man. Like, you see how you kick it with Michael Williams Jr. I be with Jihad. We be with the fighters. Like, that's solid, man. You know, a lot of people do stuff just for the cameras, man, and it
Yeah,
shows. It shows because their energy and their aura be off when the cameras is on them. You know, the vibes ain't the same, man. I don't think it's that solid because you always gotta remember Earl is from Dallas, they from Houston. They came up under Ronnie Shields. Even though Charlo got with Derek, the smaller Charlo, Jamel I'm talking about right now,
yeah,
he's still a Ronnie Shields fighter. He came up under Ronnie Shields. He didn't come up under Derek James like Earl Spence did.
that's
So
true.
it's not a solid union. And then you can look at how the brothers themselves clash back and forth.
Yeah, they do.
The twins now. These brothers are twins. They
Can't get able,
yeah,
goddamn
yeah. They beef like the Hatfields and the McCoys now. Come on,
it.
man. You know what I'm saying? These brothers are twins, man. He, Mella jump on there and get out his brother's wife. You know what I'm saying? They go back and forth, man. But people don't like speaking on it, but it's out there. You
Hmm.
know? So it is what it is, man. But like I said, I just feel that they jealous of Earl, man. You know, Earl is that dude, man.
Well,
Earl,
they have to you know, like I tell everyone, you know, especially the black fighters, it's taking more than your culture, you know, to get a hold of the fans. It's taking more than IG and social media. You know what I'm saying? They gotta find a way to relate to you, not just when you got a fight coming up.
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that game boxing, it was Jamal, Big Charlo, Jamal that made that statement, not Jamel, Jamal Charlo that made that statement. But yeah, you know that's just the game right now, World Combat. You know what it is too, in regards to that statement that he made about Earl with the Canelo fight, man. That's the Mega Millions. That's the Powerball jackpot. Everybody wants that fight, man.
Yep.
Everybody wants that fight. But I'm gonna say this to Jamal Charlo. Instead of throwing shade on your brother, throw shade on Caleb Plant, bro. Caleb Plant is right around your weight class. 160, 168. If you really want that fight, why don't you parlay for that fight? Don't get mad because Ali asked you a question about Earl Spence in the fight. Get mad that you never got the fight. That's on you, brother.
True.
That's on you, man. You know, you're not throwing no shade saying, damn, how is Caleb Plant getting a fight? Meanwhile, you the WBC middleweight champion, and you could have got the fight for years and years, but you never got it. So
That'd be a fight I want to see too, man. But them Charlo brothers, they're not big names when it comes to just look. I look at the natural thought process when certain divisions come up. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah,
when we talking about boxing in general, big names.
yeah,
And you know, Charlo brothers, they name just don't pop up automatically. You'll get a Canelo, you'll get a Canelo, Errol Spence. You know, I mean, you have the names that'll pop up so naturally. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That people have familiarization with. But the only time the Charlos really pop up like that is that they have a fight coming up.
yeah.
Outside of that, like just look at it this way. Look at Jamel Charlo when he lost to Tony Harrison. He was out of sight, out of mind, bro.
Oh man, yeah, he was pouting, man. He didn't play video games, and he. I'll be leaving him alone, but they gonna get mad at me. Yeah, he just wasn't. I don't know, man. You know what it is, man. Jamel got split personalities, man. He
Yeah,
lost that. He
he's
lost
the
that.
high energy one, dog.
Yeah, he lost that fight. That was a blessing in disguise for him, though, because it helped him to get refocused. It helped him to get refocused, man.
I would have I would have respected him more if he kept that upbeat energy even in the loss. I said, okay, all right, you got
Yeah,
me. I'm coming back though. You
yeah,
know, don't get comfortable with the belt. I'm coming back, and we're gonna do it the second time. Let's see how you feel when we go into the later rounds this time. Something like that, you know. But this
yeah.
dude was quiet as kept, man.
Oh
Quiet
man,
as kept.
yeah, he hid, man. He hid, man. He went into the shadows of the night, man. He went to the shadows of the night. I want to see them fight one more time, man. Me personally.
Dude, man, like, why not, bro?
Yeah, wow, exactly. That was a
Why
good.
not?
That was a good fight, man. Two good fights. Why
Like, come
wouldn't you
on, Charlo. Goddamn, get that Tony Harrison trilogy, man. Like, damn, you
have?
just can't say fuck him. You just can't say fuck him. Oh, he already done lost 2 times by knockout. No, nigga, like,
What's going on, man? That's a good fight, man. Cause like a lot of people want to see that fight, man.
Yeah, for real.
And a lot of people watch that fight. So this is to the Fox network. It doesn't make sense. Like that probably might have been one of the best fights that y'all put on, number wise.
Yep.
Like you did some big numbers behind that fight. So why wouldn't you have that fight again? And the build up to that fight, like those two guys, Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo, you guys are excellent, man. Fighters need to learn from them two how to throw press conferences. You know, your energy is just outstanding. Oh, we got my brother. Somebody else wants to tap in with us. World Combat. Let's see.
Is that D Jefferson, bro?
Yeah, salute to
yo, what's going on, bro?
What's going on with you, man? Announce yourself, man. You know.
I don't think this is D.
Okay.
It's strange, bro.
Yes. How you doing this evening? Were you tapping in from London?
Yeah. That channel's not live, bro.
Yes. Where are you tapping in from? Oh, he jumped off World Combat.
I know exactly who he is, man.
Maybe he'll come back on. Maybe he'll come back on. But you see, I brought him in. I'm learning. I brought him in and he jumped off. But like I said, back to Charlo and Harrison. Young fighters, learn from them two, man, how to sell a fight. Because the lead up to that fight with those two, the press conferences, the back and forth. Oh man, that was like
it was a classic.
Oh man, those guys are the best, man. Those guys are the best, man.
Like, listen. He's a cornball. Look, this dude's a straight up cornball, man. I mean, who used cornball like that and made it stick, man? Tony Harrison. He's the only one that can do it.
Yeah. That fight, man. Listen, it wasn't PPV, but damn sure was PPV. That fight had a bit of build up to some of these PPV fights, man. You know, that's why they gotta get Tony Harrison back out there, man. Tony Harrison knows how to sell a fight. He's good on camera. Oh man, that lead up to that fight was the best, man. The best, man. And Tony Harrison is still a hitter in the game, man. Like 154 on the PBC side is cooking.
Yeah, I know they was asking when Lubin popped up on TBV, they was trying to, first of all, talk to him about that motherfucking Edgar Berlanga. He wasn't talking about no sparring. He was sticking to code. He was like, I ain't talking. Y'all gotta ask me something else. I ain't talking about no sparring. And then, they was pretty much talking. He said he'll fight anybody with 54. And I was like, and look, Ness says, so, Tony Harrison's still around. You'll fight Tony Harrison? He's like, yeah. He said, you'll fight Tony Harrison. Ness be subliminally instigating shit. Like, he's gonna ask the man twice, oh, you'll fight Tony Harrison? Like, he's telling you he don't have confidence in you, Erickson Lubin. You know what I'm saying? That's when you should have checked him and say, what do you mean? Why are you asking me twice, man?
Nah, that knows what he's doing. That knows what he's doing, man. That's just like Ellie. Ellie does that too.
Oh yeah.
They know what they're doing. And they can see, what it is. Shout out to those guys. Their platforms are that big where they could get away with that. So the fighters don't check them because of their platforms. But Ness be knowing what he's doing, man. But I don't think, speaking on that, man, with Tony Harrison and Lubin, I don't think Lubin can fuck with Tony Harrison, man. Lubin is too chinny for me, man.
Yeah, he's a little chinny, bro.
Lubin is chinny, man. Tony Harrison could crack, man. People don't want to address it, man. Tony Harrison gets banged, man. He had Charlo on wobbly legs, man.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
did.
Tony Harris's whole thing is his stamina that he runs out of gas. But boxing wise,
Mhm.
Tony Harrison gets busy, man. Tony's the dog, man. Tony
Yeah,
just Tony just got to get his strength, conditioning, and endurance up.
you think he can do that? Is losing his dad, and I mean, how much longer do you think he's gonna be out the sport?
I just like after that knockout that Lubin took from Charlo, man, and then when he fought Terrell Goucher, and I seen when he took that hard shot, he went in the shell shock. I don't.
Mm.
I just think like he's gonna you know he's gonna cram up, man, when he gets hit hard, man. He's gonna cram up, man. You know, I just think he's gonna cram up, man.
What you got to say about your boy Jay Hurry? You think he'll be back any stronger than when we used to think he was a weight bully and doing big shit? You know what I'm saying? You think he's
Yeah,
gonna?
I think like he's down there in Houston. He's training. He's getting his weight down. I want to see him back out there, man, because like he's like you just said, he's a big name in the game. For the simple fact, he was the unified champion.
Yeah, it was.
So at the end of the day, his name holds value. You know, he just got to get active, man. That's why I said 154 is a heavy division, man. These fighters is getting credit. They
They
got
better
to
get started before they start paying too much attention to Tim Zoo and Hummy McGill and all those other cats trying to get a title.
yeah, they got to do something, man. They got to do something. Well, you know what? 154 is turning into 147. You got all these fighters, but they're not fighting each other.
True.
They gotta fight each other, man. Because you still got Julian J. Rock Williams, man, another former unified champion. You know, they got to get out here and start fighting each other, man.
I agree.
But they not doing it, man. For whatever reason, you know what? The pandemic is in heavy, so that plays a major role. But these dudes still gotta fight each other, man. We need to see these fights, man. You
And
know,
see, J Rock, another one. We don't hear too much from J Rock until he have a fight.
yeah.
We don't hear too much from him, man.
And J Rock, I think he left Birdman. He's not with Steven Jackson no more either. I think he changed trainers.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, I think he changed trainers, man. That's pivotal too. So we got to see what he looks like, man. You know, anytime you change trainers, you know, it's always important to see how you come back looking. You know, it's always important to see how you come back looking.
Especially the way especially the way he ended that last fight. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see how he gonna come back, see if it's a fresh setting for him, you know what I'm saying, in boxing. Give him that new motivation, that you know what I'm saying, that new level of energy. He needs something to come back from that loss, man.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does, man. He definitely does. You know, didn't he had a date, if I'm not mistaken, but then he caught COVID. He was gonna be scheduled to fight, man. This whole COVID thing is just like it messes a lot of fighters up, man, because they test positive or they get a positive reading. Is that they lose their date and they don't ever get it back? Because he was scheduled to fight, man.
Yeah.
I want to see him back in action. Yo, what's your thoughts? Did you post that? You know, to switch topics real quick. Rougarou, man, on the Triller, April 17th, man. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I like it, man. People sleeping on Triller. I think I don't like saying I was the one that told people to pay attention. I say, but you need to understand what's going on. Like, they have not only the owner supporting them, but they got individuals that's in the music industry backing them. They're really trying to sneak into boxing, and that's what they're doing. And the way they're gonna do it is through big names.
Yeah, now they doing it.
All their names.
They doing it. They definitely doing it, man. They definitely doing that's a big fight right there. That's two. Listen, Ivan Redcat fought Danny Garcia at the Barclays Center. I was at that fight.
Mhm.
He's a credible opponent, man.
Yeah.
And now you have Regis Progress, who is coming off a pay-per-view fight, fighting on your platform. That's a good look. It's a dope look, man. Dope look for boxing and for that platform in general. And then on top of that, they got the Cambosa and Lopez fight. So we just gotta wait to see what happens with that. But they definitely marching. They making their moves, man. I like that fight for Regis. Now if Regis stops him, Regis is making a statement, man. You know, the
Yep. I
Rougarou.
agree, man.
Well, I'm,
And
I'm, I'm
then
definitely. Go ahead.
go ahead, man.
No. I said I'm definitely gonna be linking up with Regis real soon. Him and his coach, man. I'm gonna get him on here and do an interview with him. But Regis is marching, man. Regis is making moves now, man.
Yeah. He need to. That's good for him.
Yeah. I seen your interview you did with Mr. McWaters, man, with Split T Management. Dope work. Dope work, man. Split T Management. They set it off, man. They showing people to go over there and get that money with Triller, man.
Yeah.
You know? They
And he
showing.
ain't backing down. He ain't scared of Bob. Everybody out
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
talking about how Bob making threats. He said, we don't take kindly to threats.
yeah. I like that, man. I like Mr. McWaters, man. He was turned up, man. I love his vibe and his energy, man. He said he threw a number out there, 5 million. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I
he,
like
he said, when I found out they was being facetious, I just threw a number out there, 5 million. There you
that.
go.
I like that. I like that, man. That was cool, man. A lot of people see, yo, you do some good work, World Combat. You do good work. A lot of people don't be paying attention, man. Like the one thing that's good about your platform, I don't think he would have did that on anybody else's platform other
Yeah.
than yours, man. He was cool and comfortable. Like he had sauce on that, man. He was swagged out when he said that. You know what I'm saying? But people didn't even catch that. You know what I'm saying? People didn't catch that, man. Shout out to Mr. McWaters, man. Solid dude over there,
Yeah,
man.
man. Good dude, man. Salute the Split T Management, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate Mr. McWaters, man, for real.
yeah, man. He said, yo, see, and young fighters, man. See, that's the type of managers that you want for you. You want you
Yep.
want guys like Mr. McWaters, Jay Prince. You want these managers that's gonna fight for you how you fight in the ring. That's all
Yeah.
he did. That's all he did. Y'all gotta pay attention. He's
Mm-hmm.
not fighting in the ring, but he's fighting in the ring for you. That's all he did. I'm not backing down. Give me his 5 million. And God damn it, Tio got 6. God damn, man. Y'all go ahead over there, man. Y'all
Salute to him.
y'all some bad boys over there, man. That's what it's about, man. You gotta have these managers that's not willing to tuck their tail and is gonna stand tall and stand firm with you, man.
And it's smart, too. And
Yeah,
smart. And understand the game, man.
yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. So shout out to him. Like at the end of the day, Bob is in his feelings, but Bob will get all right, man. Bob will get over it, man. Bob is
Mm-hmm.
just Bob is just Bob, man. Like I come to know that about Bob, man. Bob is Bob, man. Bob is an old master of the game. He doesn't
Yep.
like he doesn't like to get beat.
Nope.
That's all that happened. He got beat right here, man. And Bob, he's a sore loser. It is what it is. Bob doesn't like to lose. Tio beat him. Mr. McWaters, they beat him this time.
He don't like to lose when his name is all over social media, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Bob is funny, man. Bob don't like to lose, man. But it's all right, Bob. You like I said, you know, you can't win them all, Bob. You
Yeah, you
can't.
can't sit up here and act like you never had a fighter that had a problem with you. There's been plenty of fighters that had a problem with you.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man.
Can't sit up here and say you got to come back and see me, and I guess you'll be sitting and all that. No, no.
Yeah, Bob is funny, man. Yo, see, people don't understand, man. Bob is a gangster too, man. When things don't go right with Bob, Bob turns into the old gangster, man. It
Yep.
comes at him. That's all he's doing right now. He's trying to front on T.O. and Mr. McWaters because he's upset that they ran off and got that bag.
Oh yeah.
But it's business at the end of the day, Bob. You are a businessman. All they did was they just did business, man. They wanted that money.
He's still getting his bag. He's still getting his
Yeah,
bag. Bob,
he, he got 800,000 out of that deal, man.
Mhm.
You know, but he's just probably catching backlash from the networks, from ESPN. Cause I'm pretty sure ESPN wanted that fight.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure ESPN wanted that fight. That's just the game, man. Shout out to T.O. and Split T for playing the game very well. Young fighters, take notes. They are laying the blueprint for y'all, man. Go to a purse bid. Go to a purse bid sometimes. If you feel people love to talk about this, if you are betting on yourself and you are confident in yourself, sometimes go to that purse bid. See what T.O. did. T.O. rolled the dice, and goddamn it, he hit craps. He's rolling right now, man.
Yep.
He's getting, oh man, Tiafimo, man. What 3.9 for a mandatory?
For mandatory, dog.
For a mandatory, man.
For
God.
mandatory, with his best wins being Lee Selby and freaking Mickey Bader.
Yeah. And shout out to George Cambosa, man. You hit the lotto, bro. You see the type of bread he's made. Yo, we not. I gotta put it out there on JAK Talk Podcast episode 81. We will never see George Cambosa fight again after this fight, man.
For real, you ain't never lied, dog.
I'm letting y'all know, man. I'm letting y'all know. This is it for him, man.
This is his retirement fight. Believe it.
Yeah, this is it for him, man. We will never hear from him again in the sport, man. But shout out to him, man. He put himself in position, and he's about to cash out, man. That's what this is about, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about, man. And shout out to Tiafimo laying the blueprint down for these young fighters to, soak up some game, man. Soak up some game from him and Split T, Mr. McWaters, and all that. Soak up some game, man. That was
Know your worth, man. Even though others would feed you some numbers and try to convince you that you worth this amount. If you believe you worth more and it's reasonable, fight for that motherfucker. Don't let people just hold you in a seatbelt.
That's it, man. You like at the end of the day with business, you get what you negotiate for. And Floyd Mayweather, man, me and Floyd bump heads occasion, but that's the one thing I respect and I love about Floyd, man. Floyd always said this. Floyd said, "I can't tell you what you're worth. I can tell you what I'm worth. I can't tell you what you're worth." Fighters, you gotta know what you're worth, man. And don't be mad at the ones that know what they worth. You gotta appreciate that, man. See, a lot of y'all lack the confidence and don't know what you're worth, so you're willing to take anything. But the ones that know what they're worth, they're always going to be looked at as a problem. They're always going to be looked at as not following the rules. But no, they know what they're worth and they are willing to negotiate. And that's all T.O. did, man. T.O. did it with the Lomachenko fight.
Yep.
And came up on his numbers, and now he's doing it again. So, like fighters, man, take notes to Team Lopez, man, and Split T management, how they moving, man. They know what they worth, man. They not settling for what they not worth, man.
Early. He doing this shit early, bro.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. I'm loving that, man.
Early, man. Get it over with, establish, set the bar. You know what I'm saying? When you walk into a negotiation, it's no fudging the numbers. They already understand what you've been doing. They're gonna respect you more.
Yeah,
They gonna respect you more, man, because of what you've been doing.
that's a fact. And what is he? 23 years old, man. He's
Yeah, man, you know, man.
man. T.O.'s a heavy hitter in the game, man. He's a heavy hitter, man. T.O.'s a heavy hitter, man.
With a couple of years from now, Jahad Tucker might be in a purse bid. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. That's why, yeah, we love what T.O.'s doing, man. T.O.'s setting the ball, man. That's why, yeah, I love T.O.'s energy, man. He told those dudes, man. He said they are hot on the internet. I am hot in real life. And he just showed it. He just showed
Yes,
it, man.
sir.
He
Yes,
just
sir.
yeah, he just showed it, man. He just showed it. Yo, shout out to those other guys, the Haneys, the Garcias, the Davises. You know, y'all are real flashy on the gram and social media. T.O. just got real flashy in real life, man.
For real.
He told y'all, man, I am hot in real life.
Real life, dog. If that ain't just one of those arrows with that venom on the tip, you know what I'm saying? God damn.
Yeah,
He said, I'm hot in real life.
I'm hot in real life, man. T.O. wasn't playing, man. T.O. wasn't playing. He just made that statement, man. I don't yeah, this he set the ball, man, for a mandatory, man. That type of bread he about to get for a mandatory. Nobody even knew who George Cambosa was.
Nope.
So to get that type of money for a mandatory, come on, man.
That's unbelievable, man. That's just like, see, everybody was talking about him saying he was capping about the 10 million. Okay. You know, he had that little cameo with the zone where Eddie Hearns was like in front of the camera, and then T.O. said 10 million to fight Devin Haney. Then his father said 7. People was making a big deal about it. But
Yeah,
then they would say, "Oh, he's not going to get that." But look what he was able to do. The fight is not going down in Australia. It's going down somewhere over here,
yeah,
and he's making 3.9, which he'll probably take home 3.1.
yep,
Still,
yeah.
he's taking home millions.
Ah, man, that's more than what they was gonna put up. His promoter was gonna put up.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than what his promoter was gonna put up for the fight.
Yeah,
So,
Moore's going to give him 1.2.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, either way, you know, all the way around, man, 360. He made out, man. He won.
yeah. He did.
Absolutely, no doubt about that shit.
He's giving these younger fighters a blueprint on how to negotiate and market yourself and promote yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So salute to Tiafimo, man. Kudos to Tiafimo. And another thing that I like to say is they always try to say that those fighters over there on the top ringside aren't bosses. Tiafimo just made a boss move.
Yeah, he just made a boss move. True words, man. True words.
He made a boss move, man. And I love. I hope y'all play this back on the playback, and y'all catch this. Y'all quick to say that those fighters on the other side over there are bosses. Tiafimo just made a boss move, man. He's not with Al. He's not with the other guys over there. He's with Bob, and he still made a boss move. So don't get fooled and thinking you can't make boss moves because you have a promoter. You can still make boss moves, and Tiafimo just showed that, man.
He just showed it.
Yeah.
There ain't no faking in that. He getting that money.
Wow, he did. He did, man. He did, man. And Bob is upset, but Bob will get over it.
He get over it.
Bob's gonna get over it. They still gonna do business together. He just upset that T.O. did what he did, man. T.O.'s making boss moves, man. T.O. was out here playing chess, not checkers. A lot of y'all are playing checkers. T.O.'s not playing checkers, man.
He ain't playing checkers, bro.
Oh, T.O.'s moving, man. Salute to him, man, and Mr. McWaters, man. Split T management, man. For you young fighters, man, that's another a firm management group, man. Definitely, if you're trying to make the move and you the goods, definitely look into them, man, too. They are highly respected players in the game. See what they just did, man. What they was able to get T.O.
Now, Jack, you have to put the disclosure out there. Not everybody's going to be able to make those moves, but we just providing you, the inlet, and in
Yeah,
case you want to try it,
that's it.
that guy right there, he's solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But I'm like you said, everybody's not gonna get there. But I'm just referencing, letting y'all know
I'm
the
just
type.
putting it out there. They might use your name, Jack. To my hey, hey, I heard, hey, on podcast, Jack podcast,
I just
you
let,
know.
I'm just letting the fighters, the future fighters, know the type of managers and the hitters y'all want representing you. These are the guys, man.
Yeah,
They making power moves for their fighters, man. At the end of the day, that's a power move right there. Teamwork makes the dream work. Fighting boxing is an individual sport, but in all actuality, it's a team sport too. Because the people that surround you, the people that's in your camp, the people that's in your team, ultimately help you move and groove and grow too.
yeah, that's true.
So salute to TLFimo, man. He got a proper, strong team. That's why that was able to happen for him, man. You know,
If
like
you
like
if, you- if you're
like
not
like
gonna make moves, if you're not gonna try to have that work ethic, to advocate for yourself, man, come on now.
yeah.
The advocate, to make those moves, you got to start believing in yourself and advocating for yourself. And you
That's
heard one thing David Milwater said. He was like, "Hey, T.O., he's not that dude that's just sitting behind the scenes, man. He's there. He's being an intricate part, a role player in his career too."
That's it. He's the takeover, man. Like just like you. I know you interviewed him many a times. You talked to him. I always knew his name says it all. The takeover, man. That kid is smart, man. And I
Yep.
say kid, not throwing no shade or saying anything. I say kid because he's still young. He's younger than me. But
Yeah.
Tiafimo had his head on his shoulders. He had a game plan, and all you are seeing is him putting his game plan into play. He
That's it.
said that the takeover, man. And that's
That's
what they
it.
doing. That's what him and his father is doing right now, the takeover, man. And they're a team. Once again, that's why I gotta stress this.
Team.
They team. They moving and grooving, man. So salute to those guys over there, man. I'm not mad at you. All you doing, you are giving other players in the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that's seeing it and understanding what you're doing.
And respected enough to say, okay, let me try to learn this shit so I can use it for myself.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Let me try to see what's going on so I can use it for myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man. That's all they doing, man. So
'Cause
salute.
you know how people always want to be quick to say you have to be in something a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in boxing, 7 years, 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Hell no.
Nah, man, at all, man. At all. You know, man. If you know what you're going for and you know what you're doing, it is what it is, man. Shout out to that, man. Tiafimo Split T Management, man. Salute, man.
Salute to him, man.
Oh, salute, man. Salute, man. Mr. McWall, I like him, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to interview him again, man. I watched that interview. I said, yo, dog got some swag with him, man.
And, when I first told people about, me and Miss McWater, our cordial relationship, whatever, right?
Yeah.
The fact that on the fight weekend, Tiafimo Diego Magdalena, we ate lunch twice. Like we had lunch and brunch, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about sitting at the table. But
Okay.
the second time he actually paid for my freaking lunch, right?
Wow.
So he was eating, Jack, he was eating some fish eggs.
yeah.
He was eating a rich man's meal. And I was like, nah, that ain't me. I was eating the shit that I know that, I understand what that is. But he was just sitting up there chilling, man, talking about boxing, eating a bowl full of fish eggs and shit. And Man, cool people ever since, man. Cool people, bro.
Yeah, man. Now he gave you the sauce, man. Definitely, y'all check that interview out that World Combat did with CEO David McWaters of Split T Management. Fire, man. Great work. Great stuff, man. Watch it. Definitely check that out, man. Split T Management. They some heavy hitters in the game. Heavy
And
hitters.
see, Jack. That's why I got to salute you too, because you have to move in a way where when people start to see you moving, it's what you tried to tell them anyway. You know what I'm saying? You tried to tell them anyway, but you wasn't trying to prove it to them. You was just trying to say, hey, listen, this is what I got going on. You can take it as being legitimate or not. You can take it as value or not, but it's more than one way how to grow in the sport.
Yeah.
And you pretty much showing them that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man.
They can say what they want to say, but you out here moving and grooving, man. You out here been in the boxing streets a long time, man. And people, they probably look at your live, and people have to understand about these lives, man. It just takes time for people to really jump on board and fuck with you.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? They don't really know. They don't really know what you contribute to this. They don't really know how many fighters you know. They don't know, man.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But like I said, it's a marathon, and right now I'm on my first lap with this, and it's gonna get big. And when it gets big, I'm still gonna remain humble, but it's gonna get big, man. Like that's why I said I'm gonna continue to put the effort and the work into this now, because I see where it's at. And like I always say, I always pay homage, man. I appreciate you, man. You put me on with the watermark and with the StreamYard. And my first ever StreamYard interview was with Regis Progress months ago in October. When you put me
I remember
on,
that interview. You was like, "What? Regis speak?" I was like, I saw that you was anxious, but look, I was happy for you, bro, because now you was tapping in to a new layer to your media game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you put me
It's
on.
not like you can't articulate yourself and you talk this boxing, but now you're getting into the online social media integration. You know what I'm saying? Having people come join your platform.
Yeah, you put me on, man. I always remember I was calling you like, yo, what do I do? How do I do this? How do I do this? You were sending me to Texas and put me on, and I did, yo. I interviewed so many fighters in person. That might have been the most nervous interview I ever did in my life, and I did it on my phone. But I was like nervous. I was like nervous. You would have thought Regis was in my living room with me. How nervous I was.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's in his hotel room in the Alamo and all that. But I was so nervous. Like I had this dude in front of me. I was like, so you see where it's at now, man. I'm rocking the room.
Man. That's what I'm talking about. You see where it's at now, man.
Yep, I'm rocking the
Hell
room.
yeah, that's what we talking about.
Yeah, but I always remember that when I was like nervous, man. I kept telling myself, I was trying to psych myself. I'm like, yo, bro, you talk to fighters right in front of you, man. What are you nervous for? All you gotta do is look into your phone, talk, articulate your words, and get it out, man.
Yeah.
But
one-on-one to me is in person is much better comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? It's more personal. You know, but on here you are talking to them, but yet you have others who have the accessibility to check you out. You know what I'm saying? And tune in.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. But that's I was so nervous, but now it's like now I love this, man. This is like it almost feels like a radio station when you're doing it.
For sure.
You know? So it's like now I'm getting in my comfort zone with this. I'm sort of loving this, but that's why I had to go to the gym the other day and get back in the trenches because this is getting me lazy. You know,
that's what I'm saying. You got to take some time away from it. We talked about this the other time on your PC, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you, I was like, you used to being in the media streets, right?
Yeah.
You know, but now you behind the screen. but it's never a substitute for them streets.
It ain't, man.
Going in there, meeting people face to face, and communicating. Is nothing like it, man. You got to go to the fights, man. You got to get it in, and then people gonna have to wait till you come back and talk about what you accomplished that week. You know what I'm saying? That weekend.
Yeah, what you did. Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's why I said, like, I had to get back in the trenches, man. Shout out to Team Tucker, Jihad, the team. I was out there in the trenches with the guys, man. I said, I'm starting to get lazy sitting on there doing this blogging, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I got to get back out there in the trenches, man. Get back out here in the gyms, man. Because, see, a lot of dudes that do this on the computer, they get lazy.
Yes.
Because they're not hitting the gyms up. They're not really intertwining with the fighters. But they platforms have them feeling so comfortable. And they feel like they bigger than what they are. But in all actuality, going back to what Tiafimo said, you only hot on the internet. You got to be real life hot.
Yeah.
You got to be.
I'm hot in real life, shout.
I'm hot in real life, man. You got to get real life hot, man. You know.
And that's what I was trying to preach. Like a while back, I was like, man, it's okay that you have all the numbers online and everything. I get it. Well, how some of you all want that one-stop shop.
Yeah.
But what you can learn from being in there on deck and watching the fighters, it has a lot of value to it, and a lot of experience and curriculum to it.
That's it.
You know what you see. Like you was in there putting Vaseline. How many people know how to
do that?
The degrees up a fighter's face and what it's for? Why do you do that?
Yeah, they don't know.
Motherfuckers be putting Vaseline all on their eyebrows, and the motherfucker can't open their eye, got too much. I mean, it's a process, man.
Yeah, no, they don't know, man. They're not in the trenches, man. They not in the trenches. It's a process, man. That's why I said, man. I'm blessed. You're blessed. We blessed, man. A lot of people can't do what we do. You know, it's like this. How you was at the fight Saturday night covering the fights. You was in the mix of the action, man. That's why I can't wait till New York opens back up, man.
Yeah, man.
Cause I miss that, man. I miss that, like going to the Paramount, you know, being backstage. You know what I'm saying? Being in the dressing rooms. You know, I miss that, man. Being around the fighters after they fight and they win, and they come in the tunnel, they come in the locker room.
Yeah.
And you throw that camera up on them, and you get that real raw energy.
You know, raw footage.
Their adrenaline's at 100. They just won. They just knocked somebody out. They just defeated another man. And you ask them, yo, what's that feel like? And they talk to you. You know, it's nothing like it, man. It's nothing like it, man. Like I said, man, salute to you, World Combat Sports. Excellent work on Saturday, man. You leading the pack, man. This is one of the generals of the media game right here, man. World Combat Sports, man. Scotty White.
I'm just trying to continue to, you know, be a solid representative for the sport, man, and support those who, you know, respectfully, you know, I respect, you know what I'm saying, for what they're doing. Because not everybody give you that respect, that mutual respect for what you're doing. Like you said, you know, you either got to have a gimmick.
Yeah.
You know, you got to come on and do the same shit and be a gimmick.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have those people just tuning in for your gimmick. Like, no, tune in for this damn JAK sauce, goddammit.
The substance. We giving you the real substance, man. But it's coming back around now, man. Because like I said, brothers like yourself, me, we're winning, man. We are winning, man. And like you said, eventually they're going to get in tune with this, what I'm doing on this blogging and the internet. It's like they're in tune with me in real life. It's just all about putting in the work on this. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm putting in the work with this. An hour here, an hour there, 2 hours here. That's what I'm going to continue to do. You know, and I appreciate brothers like you that get on my platform, that's knowledgeable brothers in the game. Because by you getting on my platform and by you sharing your time with me, it's only helping me because you are a major hitter in the game. A lot of people might not tell you that, but I'm going to tell you that. You're a major hitter in the game.
I appreciate it, bro.
And by you coming on here talking with me, that's giving me credibility. Like I said, I don't want these gimmick niggas on my part of my language. I didn't mean to say nigga, but I don't want these gimmick characters on my platform. I want credible, solid brothers on here. So when they see the source, they like, oh nah, he was talking with such and such. Facts. And look at his catalog. He's the man. I don't want these old Buster Rhymes. No disrespect, Buster. You know I know you, Buster. you my guy. But I don't want these. I don't want these guys on here, man. You know, I don't want that, man. You know that I don't want the gimmick characters, man. I want solid, credible dudes. Scotty White is a solid, credible dude. He interviewed one of the heavy hitters in the game. Nothing but heavy hitters on his platform. David McWaters is a heavy hitter in the game. He was on Scotty White's platform. I don't want these Buster Rhyme guys on my platform. No disrespect, y'all can tap in and tune in, but it's all about credibility over here, man. And
yeah, man, you know, we both grow together, man. That's how it is, man. I respect you. You know, some people are visual, some people are visual motherfuckers. You know, they gotta see. Okay, so I've been doing this longer online, but they're not respecting what you've been able to do behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you was in the streets, man, how many people you do know with this boxing game?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So when they see you riding up the strip, you know what I'm saying, and Uncle Jay, you know, pressing the gas, there they start tuning in. Oh shit. Let me check out JAK Fitness.
Yeah,
wait, what? Let me hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, salute to Uncle Jay, man. I love my uncle, man. Salute to cousin Mike, man. They believe, man. You know, solid brothers, man. You know, that's
you gave him fair warning. You said, hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna come up regardless.
Yeah, I did, man. I believe, man. I always believed. And at the end of the day, I always knew I'm a grinder. I'm a worker. So it's like, if you don't see it, I'm gonna make you see it. And then that's what we doing right now. We just making y'all see it. You know, we can get it out the mud. Like a seed grows from dirt.
Yep.
That's all it is. I'm a seed.
Absolutely.
I'm growing from the dirt. That's it, man. Y'all put me back in the dirt, so now I'm growing. Yeah, I'm growing. That's all it is, man. But yeah, World Combat, man, I appreciate you being on here with me. I'm gonna tap out, man.
For sure, man.
An hour and a half tonight, man. This was the JAK Talk podcast, episode 81. I was trying to get my brother on here, Jack Jizz. He got to get his internet, his Wi-Fi together, and Lord of the Rings, they got to get their Wi-Fi together because every time I try to tap them into the stream, they can't get loaded on, man. We're gonna work that out. We're gonna get the kinks out, and we're gonna start bringing back, like, you know, some of the original JAK Talk podcast members that was on the panel with me.
For sure.
You know? Look at my bro. Shout out to Keymon. Look, I got Texas in the building. He said, "I'm glad you touched on that, bro." Yeah, you know, we gotta speak what you want, bro. You asked for it, my brother, so I'm gonna speak on the topics, man. That's what we do. This is for the people, man. Anything that the people inbox me, that's what I'm gonna talk on, man. But like I said, man, once again, man, shout out to Scotty White, man. Definitely tap in with World Combat Sports, major player in the game, man. On combat media, MMA, boxing.
You know? I always appreciate it, man. Y'all be sure to share the content, man, and tune in, hit the bell icon. Salute the real ones in the game, man. The Underground Kings, JAK Fitness, AWD official, man. Salute. Yeah. I'm out, my brother.
Appreciate you, man. I can't wait to do another round table. How we did at Newark, man. That was epic.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It'll come around. It's coming.
Yeah, I know it is. I can't wait to do that again, man. You was planting the seed with me then, man.
Absolutely. That was the whole point. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
But this time, man, that round table number 2, man, it got so much to talk about. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. We
And
doing our
blood
thing.
ain't my hair the only freaking bottle in shit.
Yo, shout out to Lights, man. Lights had the Remy Martin in the water bottle. He had
For
the
real, dog. He ain't gonna be the only one. We gonna shit.
he
The
had
second one gonna be on point.
he had the Remy in the water bottle, man. Salute to Lights Out, man. June. But thank you again, World Combat. I appreciate you as always, brother.
All right, for sure, man. I'm out. Salute.
Salute. That was my guy, World Combat Sports, man. We're gonna wrap this one up, man. Yeah, facts, man. Yo, keep on, jump on here Thursday, man. We'll touch on that, man. We're gonna wrap this up, man. It is 7:38. Gave you another Jack Talk podcast, like always, man. Builders build, man. I'm gonna close on this, man. Salute to my uncle, the big homie, Commander in Chief. He believed, man. My uncle, right here. You know, my uncle had go loyalty wines. Get that loyalty wines. Go get that book. Respect. But definitely tune in with my uncle, man. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Commander in Chief. No other than Uncle Jay.
Who you work with Shakur Stevenson right now?
Oh yeah. I have Shakur Stevenson. Oh man, I got
How many fighters do you have on your roster currently?
I think like 14 fighters I have.
And I love that this is a passion project for you.
Oh,
that
man.
This is not like your main source of income by any means. This is just something you truly enjoy.
Yeah, no, I really love this. I have Shakur Stevenson, Tony Yoka, Jared Anderson, Jahad Tucker, Julian Rodriguez, Mozzie, Duke Reagan, Troy Isley.
So all levels.
Oh man, I got
All
some
levels.
of the best, man.
Yeah.
What I've done and what I'm doing right now is actually making a move to take over. You know, I'm predicting in 2021-22, I should have a champion at every weight.
Oh man, Uncle Jay, man. Look, I went from that to this. Look, I'm with Uncle Jay. You see, yo, look, that's Uncle Jay right there. We throw our J's out. Woo! We throw our J's out. Uncle Jay. You see who's driving? The general, the captain of the ship, Uncle Jay. Yeah. Y'all can't deny it. Look, Uncle Jay. That's my uncle, baby. You know the vibes. The big dog. It's my uncle. Respect. Cop that book. Loyalty wines. All that. Houston to New York. J Friends Boxing. Look. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Yeah. Well, man, salute to Uncle Jay. We're going to wrap it up tonight, man. The whole J Prince Boxing, Cousin Mike. Love you guys, man. Y'all believe, man. Salute to the solid, man. Houston, Texas. Texas hold it down. New York. Worldwide. You know the vibes. Jack Talk Podcast. Well, holla. Yeah.